Well, hi everyone, and welcome to day 5 of the 30 days of transformation. Super excited to come back in with you guys and share something with you today. So I did have a plan for today, which will be moving to tomorrow, because I really feel called to share with you a little bit about a session that I have just done with an amazing client. And there's a few lessons and ways that we could kind of take this. But really, what I wanted to share with you is a message about trusting ourselves. And our ability to trust ourselves can show up in a lot of different ways. And it doesn't always have to turn up and be obvious in massive ways or really, in your face ways. But basically, one of the things that I've really noticed with a lot of my clients is that they really struggle to trust themselves when it comes to making decisions, and when it comes particularly to making decisions in their business. And so often part of taking on a coach is having that person to bounce ideas off of. And particularly in the business space, it's having that person to basically say, oh, I've got this idea, what do you think? Or maybe we could try this, or I'm not sure whether to do this or that. And so there's this element of doubt. Basically, this feeling like they want to have a sounding board and have somebody to bounce ideas off of. And as a coach, I definitely know that that is part of my role. But I have really come to understand that for a lot of people, this really is rooted in this deep sense of not being able to trust themselves. And it can show up really, really obviously when it comes to business and being able to make decisions and being able to figure out what it is that we actually want, and then being able to take action and feel like you're taking the right action. So I wanted to come in and have a little bit of a chat about that, because I think that for all of us, there's probably areas of our lives where we don't trust ourselves as much as we could. Sometimes we don't trust ourselves as parents. Sometimes we don't trust ourselves as, in our job. Sometimes we don't trust ourselves when it comes to our business. Sometimes we might not trust ourselves when it comes to our relationships or family stuff, whatever that might be. So the amazing thing that has happened with this client as we've been working together over the last couple of months is that she's really come into her own in terms of trusting that she knows what's the right thing to do in her business. And today's call was so very different to the call we had even a month ago, because she wasn't stuck in the nitty-gritty of how things were going to happen. She was really coming at it from a place of trusting that she could create a plan and then know and trust herself that she would execute on that plan, and that she would know what to put out there and when to put it out there, and that she ultimately knew exactly how she wanted to launch her thing, and that she didn't need my permission or anybody else's permission. She could literally just go for it, trust herself and her intuition and what she felt was going to be right for her business, and smash it out of the park, which I absolutely know is exactly what is going to happen. So I really want you to take a minute today and have a think about where in your life you maybe don't trust yourself as much as you could or should. And let's be careful with the word should, because we don't want to attach guilt to this. This is not something that makes you bad or different or unusual. We all have areas of our life where we struggle to trust ourselves, okay? But just have a bit of a think about where that area might be for you. And if that's particularly showing up in your business, then I really want you to get a sense of what it would be like if you didn't have to worry about that. If you could just ultimately trust yourself. We did an amazing exercise, this client and I, today. I actually did some timeline therapy with her, which is something that I learnt through the training that I've done recently. And we did some work around why she doesn't trust herself and where that has kind of come from and what has created that story. And the change after that work was palpable. The energy in the room was completely different. And the things that she had to say about how she's going to operate in the future are going to be absolutely life-changing, because she could really see where that lack of trust had come from, how it was showing up, how much it sucked for her when it came to running her business, and how she could do things differently going forward. And it was just so powerful to witness her doing that work and becoming aware of those things and really like making changes about the way she was going to think about things. So it really inspired me to just get on here and go live with day 5 and share something different to what I was planning to share. Because I just want you to really think about, where don't you trust yourself? And then what would be possible? What would be possible if you did? Because it's not that many months ago that I didn't trust myself to make decisions in business, that I didn't trust myself when it came to money in business and when it came to working out what I should and shouldn't be doing. And now that I feel like I have that sense of trust in myself around business, the possibilities are infinite. And I would absolutely love that to be the same for you. So let me know. Send me a message if you want to have more of a conversation about it. Comment down below. I would love to have some amazing conversations with beautiful business women over the next day or so about where could you be trusting yourself more, and ultimately what would that unlock for you and your business. All right, that's day 5. I'll leave it there. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye.